Hey, how's everybody doing? Mike here, Gen X Arcade. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use our mini PC that you've got hooked up to a monitor with our Bluetooth retro controllers. Now, when you receive this kit from us, the controllers are already going to be synced and mapped, so you don't have to do anything. We took all the hard work out of that. All you have to do is grab your mini PC, put your power cable into it, plug it into an HDMI cable, and plug it into your favorite TV or monitor. All right, so once your intro video has stopped, that means that your computer is now booted up. Shut this volume off so I'm not shouting over it. Now, these are your controllers that you received from us. They're already fully charged, they're already synced and mapped and ready to go. All you have to do is turn them on. And you'll also notice that I put a little label on the back of each one, and you can see this one is, get my camera to focus, that one says number 0 on it. And this one comes up as number 1. Now all that is, that's just the digital serial number that Beta-Sara has given to these, so we know where to set them in the controller settings. Which, like I said, I have already done that, so you shouldn't have to deal with it, but that's there in case you need it. Now that your system's booted up, you can turn your controllers on. So grab the one that has the number 0 on it, turn that on first. Your little start button is right here in the bottom corner, so you're going to hold that in until you see lights come on here. So we're going to hold this in. 1, 2, 3. Boom, that's on. Once it turns solid, you'll feel it shake a little bit. That's how you know it's connected. And you'll see a little bubble will actually pop up on your screen to tell you. So that's player 1. We're going to do the same thing with player 2. Go ahead and hold that start button in. You'll see those lights come on. Let go. And we are connected. Okay, so now, by default, these controllers should already be set up. Now, in the case that you have a problem where you enter a game and they're not working, so you can see right now I'm using my player 1 to navigate through the menu. If for some reason they're not working, then that means that the computer has gone back down to default. Easy switch. So I'm going to show you how to get out of that problem. So you're going to hit your start button up here, and your menu screen is going to pop up on there. Controllers and Bluetooth settings, and you're going to hit your A button on the controller, which is going to be right there. And we're going to go all the way down here, and you can see where I've got player 1 controller and player 2 controller. So you can see player 1 right now is set to 0, and that is why I have a 0 on there. And you can see the player 2 is set to number 1. Now that doesn't mean it's player 0 and player 1 or player 1 or 2 or whatever. That's just, like I said, that's the digital name that Beta-Sara gave to those. Now, in the event that you get in here and those are not highlighted, saying number 1 or number 0, and they're set to default, you're going to have to switch them. You just use your D-pad here on your controller, and you'll be able to switch them. You can see on the screen that just changed to default. Well, we want to make sure that that stays on 1. So that's that. And then you can hit your B button to exit, and exit again, and then you can go ahead and play your games. Now, these controls are mapped exactly the same as they are on your control panel. So if you're used to using the controls on your control panel, then you'll know how to use these. But if you've never used them, A is basically going to be your enter button, and B is basically going to be your exit button or your back button. But to exit a game on the player 1 controller only, you're going to hit the start and select button at the same time. So let's go ahead and pull up a game. I'm going to go into my last played list, and I'll pull up one of my favorites, Little Super Mario. All right, now you're going to treat this just like you would a regular Nintendo controller. So you can see right now we're showing players 1 and 2. So you can use your select button here, and that's going to make that pop down to player 2, and then hit your start button. And you can see this is actually working really well as Mario. I'm going to die on purpose. Grab my second controller here. And this is going to be for player number 2. And there you go. Now, like I had mentioned before, in order to exit a game, just like you would on your control panel if you were using this on an arcade, you hit your select button is basically your coin button, and then you start. So you hit both of those together at the same time on your player 1 controller, and that's going to exit your game. So you see we've exited and now we're back to our main menu. So I've also included an instruction sheet that tells you guys how to turn these things on and off and how to go through the menu and whatnot. So this is just some basic instructions for you. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. So as usual, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing, guys. And we'll see you next time at the arcade.